My name is Nyarial or Sharon Hutchinson, and I'm a professor at the University of Wisconsin-Madison who has been researching and writing about your culture, history, and language for 45 years. And during that time, I've lived in Nuer Land many different places, many different times, and I've come to grow, to learn, to love your culture and
Hello,
language.
my name is
Language,
Dennis Joseph,
first of all, it
known
is an
by
amazing language in
African Man,
itself, and of all the
listening
Western Nilotic
to
languages, the
11
linguists
radio.
recognize Folkna
Listen
as
to
really the
211
key.
radio,
It holds
your internet
some of the
radio,
most
211, listen
complete
from anywhere.
rules and ways of speaking and vocabulary that date back 1,000 years. So they turn to it. In terms of your history, do you know that your people, your grandfathers and mothers, were the last people in all of British colonial Africa to submit to British colonial rule? You were the last ones, 1929, 1930. Now that takes some courage. But when you were conquered, you adapted amazingly. You created chiefs and courts, and you adapted your whole economy. And as things wore on, so I studied those adaptations, and I admired the versatility and creativity in them. In terms of your culture, there are so many values that are really deep. I admire. One of the most important is incredible generosity. When I was wandering around your land all by myself as a single woman, you guys, I was what's called a jalquoth, a guest of God. You gave me place to sleep. You gave me food. I walked alone. And for all of those gifts of generosity, and you could speak to me. I spoke to you in Newark. So this openness to society, it's not always like that. And that openness continues to the fact that when I was there, and perhaps now, the idea was that anybody could become a Nuer, really. You could be accepted. You learn the language, you learn to love cattle, you adapt to the lifestyle. The community grew not by putting up barriers to other people, not by saying, no, you can never be one because you were never born. Not at all. The society grew and expanded and went east because it could pull in new people and make them feel at home and welcome. I admire that tremendously.
I'm live right now. You can join me and listen.